Okay, this video is about continued ratio. So as long as continued ratio is concerned, so when you see A to B to C or more than two numbers, then that will be continued ratio. Okay, these are the properties of the continued ratio. Okay, so again for this one, when you have 2.5 to 1.25 to 1.5, you just multiply it by 100. Okay, the step here, basically you just want to make all integer. Okay, so when you have all integers, then now you can just divide it by the HCF, okay, of the number, so you can simplify it. Okay, and then for this one, they have different unit, so you have to change it become the same unit. Okay, the same unit, so that you can erase or omit the effects of units there. Okay, and then you just divide by the HCF of the number, and you have the result here. Okay, so for 0.75 to 1.2 to 1.5, so you just multiply by 100, and then you have 75 and 120 and 150, and then you just divide it by 15. That will be the HCF, okay, of 75, 120 and 150. So you have 5 here, and that will be that should be 8, I guess, yes, and that will be 10. So after simplification, you have 5 to 8 to 10. And for this one, you should know that you first of all change it to the correct unit. So for 0.5 kilometer, that is actually 500 meter to 50 meter and to 300 meter. And then you divide it by HCF, that will be 50. So you have 10 meter here and 1 meter here and 6 meter here. Because they share the same unit, you can just erase it. So you have 1 to 6, 1 to 10 to 1 to 6 ratio. Okay, so this will be something that is very common later, because you are given x to y and then x to z. That means you are going to have two pair. Okay, two pair. So you are going to join them together. Okay, after that you will have them together. That means 1, 9 to make it. Okay, so first of all, you have to find out what is common there. Okay, for x to y and x to z, the most common thing will be the x, so you have to join them together. But so now you can see that on the upper part, that will be 4, and on the lower part, that will be 6. So you have to make them become the same. So you should know that when you multiply it by, maybe for the first row, when you multiply it by 3, then you have 12 to 15. Okay, they're the same, because if you just put down like this, okay, you just have 12 over 15. Okay, and then when you do the same for this one, when you multiply by 2, okay, then you have 12 and 10 here. So because you have the same x here, so you can simply put it here, and at the end you have 12 to 15 to 10. Okay, so after some practice you should get used to it. So for this one, maybe you just do it again, just have a habit to doing something like this. Okay, put down what is given, and then y to z to be 2 to 3. This time you can see what is in common will be here. Okay, so I guess you can see it. You have to find out the number, okay, and then you find out the LCM of the numbers. So for 2 and 3, LCM will be 6. Okay, 2, 3 LCM will be 6. So for the first row, it should multiply by 2, and for the next row, that should multiply by 3. Okay, so you have x to y is equals to 8 to 6, and for y to z, that will be 6 to 9. So when you put them together, you have x to y to z to be 8 to 6 to 9. Okay, and for this one, actually there could be two methods. Okay, I showed you this will be the method 1. Okay, for method 2, it's much easier. Okay, but we do method 1 first. Okay, so you have to separate them into two sections. Okay, that is the first section, so it will respond to here. And then for the second section, that will be on the yellow side. Okay, so you just do the same. What you have, then you have A to B and B to C. So you just draw the table like this, and then for the number here, 1 and 3 LCM will be 3. So for the first row, you should multiply it by 3, and for the second row, you just multiply it by 1. So finally, you have your result, 6 to 3 to 4. So here, for 2A equals to 3B, and 3B equals to 5C. So you should know that for A to B, that will be 3 to 2, and B to C will be 5 to 3. So you put down A to B here, 3 to 2, and then B to C will be 5 to 3. So again, you have to find out the LCM of the middle one here. So 2 and 5, the LCM will be 10. So for the first row, you multiply it by 5. For the second row, it is multiplied by 2. So you have 15 to 10, and for B to C, you have 10 to 6. So when you join them together, you should have 15 to 10 to 6. Okay. So here I have showed you method 1. So what will be the method 2? Basically, you just find out the LCM of each these number. Okay, so for LCM, okay, maybe I use another color. Okay, for LCM of 2, 3, and 5, that will be 15. So if you divide it by 15, okay, not 15, sorry, it should be 30. Okay, it should be 30. So if you divide it by 30, okay, then you will have A to 15 equals to B to 10 equals to C to 6. So you know that for A to B to C, it is equals to 15 to 10 to 6. Okay, it is useful when you are going to do multiple choice questions. Okay, it's clear for you. So I guess you can try to finish the next page on yourself. Okay.